Hello you beautiful creatures, how the devil are you? I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer as my friends like to call me. By my friends I mean my ever-growing army of demons. Hello everybody, happy October. Yes, it is the most wonderful time of the year. Yes it is, it's October, it is spooky season. Finally, I feel like I've been waiting an entire year for it, which is funny because I have. Well, it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a very, very busy one, surprisingly. However, what I'm going to do is I am going to do a box of goth for you guys. Shocker. Surprising. This one is a little bit overdue, mainly because of this. I lost my voice and I was really ill. Strangely enough, before the scare season starts, and I'm probably going to lose my voice again, but it's fine, we move. I'm very excited for this one, mainly because I've heard that it's got a lot of spooky things inside of it. So if you want to check out that unboxing, hit this timestamp here. Also, if you do like the look of these unboxing videos and you think, Lucifer, I would like to own one of these boxes, I can help you to get 15% off your next purchase with the code Lucifer. So please go and check that out. If you do purchase something from Box of Goth, Nikki will appreciate it, you'll appreciate it, and I will certainly appreciate it. So yeah, if you want any money off your next purchase, before you check out, pop that little link in, that little discount code in, and then that should be able to help you out with 15% off. So yeah, check that timestamp out before we get into it. Otherwise, let's do some housekeeping. I have a problem. So as you guys know, I hyperfixate on things all the time. Of course I do. I crave escapism. Life is hell. We're in a cost of living crisis and Rishi Sunak is Prime Minister at the moment. So there's a lot of things to be pretty not feeling great about. So I started Baldurs Gate 3. Of course I have. Why am I not surprised? A lot of you guys might not know, but I actually used to play D&D with my friends before things got pretty hectic. Adult life got involved. It is so hard to play a continuous game with people when you're an adult. Oh my god, but honestly, it's so worth it. I'm currently writing I'm using a thing called Shiver, so it's basically the D&D version of horror to make my own one-shot, so mini campaign that's going to be based around The Shining. I am potentially thinking about filming it, but we will see. Yeah, I'm addicted. So Baldur's Gate 3, started playing it, and then this man turns up. Well, what can I say? Also, the fact that Neil, the voice actor behind Starion, is also the voice actor behind Carl Heisenberg from a Resident Evil Village. And I was like... And he's a very pretty vampire man, and wow, he's yeah, he's a thing. Also, my character is just amazing because it's basically me but more attractive. I'm currently playing a tiefling at the moment, which is basically a demonic descent. So I got my horns and I got my eyes and I got my red skin, which is super, super cool. Yeah, I'm addicted to it at the moment. It's really helped me with my noggin. As you guys know, again, I suffer massively with my anxiety and depression, and I can feel it. I can feel like I'm going to have a down period very, very soon. And you might be thinking, Lou, why are you so chipper about it? And that is because through my journey of mental health, I've been able to kind of check in with myself, to be able to know when my body's telling me, my brain is telling me that I'm burnt out, I'm heading towards a spiral. I like to call them spirals because of Saw, which is one of my favourite horror franchises. If you haven't seen that movie yet, you need to go and see it. It is honestly freaking awesome. It is so good. Yeah, so when I know that I'm heading towards a potential spiral, I know the kind of signs for it, and I can kind of work around it so it's not going to impact me so much. Sometimes I can't predict it, it just happens like that. Sometimes I know when it's going to happen so I can prepare for it. So it helps if I can give you any sort of advice with mental health, stuff like that, or if you know somebody who is fighting the good fight, then I would definitely look into being aware of triggers, being aware of kind of clues that you are going to potentially go into a darker mindset at some point, and then you can kind of help yourself out with that. So for example, recently I got Baldurs Gate, which I've never been so happy, apart from Disney Dreamlight Valley, playing a game that gives me that much escapism, like The Sims and stuff like that. Fable as well, I used to be such a Fable nerd. Skyrim, a lot of role-playing games, a lot of RPG games, so I play them for escapism, which a lot of people do. I will take regular baths, I will do crafts, I will do sewing, I will do needle felting, all that good stuff, and it helps me to get in a more positive mindset, because it kind of helps me to drift away from the negative mindset. So it kind of, I acknowledge that it's happening and I just let it happen, and then it just goes. The way I explain it to people who might not necessarily understand is, my brain has decided I'm going to have a bad day, and that's okay. So that's the situation at the moment. Once again, October, you know that that's a very busy time for myself, for Gareth, for potentially the channel. We've got a lot going on, but also I have got the scare season going on as well, meaning I'm going to be snowed under with work. So I'm going to be very busy, and I think I'm going to be, a lot of the videos are going to be very janky, especially with myself, because my brain's going to be all over the place. And now the fact that I'm a team leader, it's a lot of responsibility. I got to look after people. However, I'm going to try my damned hardest, whilst also, you know, giving out that content for you guys. Also, my Patreons, I have a day off on Thursday, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some nice little mystery bags for you guys, like Halloween themed mystery bags. Chris, who is one of our Patreons, has assured me that sweets will be very much welcomed in those mystery bags, so check your mail for that. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on at the moment. But yes, another, we are doing the thing, we are doing the Box of Goth thing. I'm a little bit dodgy with this, because I haven't done, I say this every time I do an unboxing, I'm like, oh, I'm so out of practice, and it's like, Lou, you literally do it once a month, of course you're going to be out of practice, you don't do it every day. Anyway, this one I believe should be kind of Halloween-y themed, spooky themed, I'm not too sure, but we're going to go straight into it. Also, I really like how I did my makeup today. I really like it. I was looking on Pinterest, and I just got inspired, I guess. I don't know. I think it's wonderful to get inspired about things and trying different things. I think it keeps life fresh, I guess. Guess what I'm trying to say, but oh gosh, it's yelling at me. Okay, friendship floral. Oh, well, Sophie, if you're watching this, they've found incense sticks for us. I'm joking. They've also put a nice little incense stick holder on as well. I've been using a lot of candles and incense really recently, which is very ideal. Nikki always seems to have this sixth sense of when I need things, and it's weird. It's really weird, but I thrive off it. I've had so much abundance recently, and it's been incredible. So to everybody that's helping me out there, thank you so much. We're at like 1,449. That is madness, utter madness. I know we're not going to get to 2k by the end of the year. That's just ludicrous. If we do, I will lose my tiny little demonic mind. But you know, yeah, like, it's just, I had a notification from 3 years ago saying that I was kind of going into stuff like this and going into the YouTube shtick, and I wanted to do stuff like this, and seeing how different it is from then to now. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally using my phone, and it was weird. So now I've got more of a setup, and we've got a really good following and a lovely community. I think it's really important, especially if you're having down moments, to understand that where you are now is completely different to where you were a couple of years ago. Sometimes that can be absolutely for the better, sometimes it can be for the worst, but you just need to remember that there is definitely personal growth there, and you're absolutely nailing it. Like, life is hard. Life is really, really hard. So the fact that you're doing it, you are literally doing life, you should be really proud of yourself. I know I am. I'm also trying to get into these incense sticks. Here we go. So it promises it's going to be floral, which I'm not usually a vibe of, but yeah, that is really floral. Wow. That, wow, that reminds me of like potpourri or something like that, or a really old stately home, and it's got that like musky smell, but it's also like that slightly florally smell because they've got like dried flowers everywhere. That's what that is. That is absolutely what that is. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. I might at some point, like if I just, you know, burn through all my incense and I burn through all of my candles and I've got nothing left, I'm probably going to use it. But yeah, that's lovely. That's really cute. And the fact that we've got a nice little incense stick holder as well, again, is really lovely and really welcomed. With incense sticks, I'll pre-warn you now, so with incense sticks, with candles, open flames, anything like that, please, please, please make sure they're on a sturdy surface and away from curtains or away from anything that can catch. The last thing I want is for you guys to watch one of these videos and be like, oh, well, Loucifer said the incense sticks are really cool and I want to start using them, and your house burns down, and I don't want to be responsible for that. The fact that I have to be responsible for myself as an adult scares me. Don't do that. Okay. Sorry, I haven't got the plague. I'm not dying. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it's a plant pot. Shut up, shut up, shut up. It's a plant pot. That's incredible. Look at that, look at that. Look, it's a little it's a little cauldron I can put my flowers in. Oh, herbs for spells. That's so cute. I love that. I really do love that. That is awesome. That's sick. I really, really like that. I don't necessarily use herbs a lot in my practice. However, I'm definitely going to use that at some point or another for flowers. Any of the good stuff. I like that. I love that. We love that a lot. I'm in such a weird like mood at the moment as well. I don't know why. I think it's because I am literally playing Baldur's Gate 3 a lot, and I'm just like thirsting over it. There are a lot of pretty like characters in it, okay? It's not my fault. They knew what they were doing with that game, and everybody is pretty. There's not a lot of characters that aren't pretty in it. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely like reinvigorated my love for gameplay and D&D and all the good stuff. I love it so much. I'm so passionate about it. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Oh, okay, we have got a car air freshener, and it is a little dragoon. There we go. Can't really see it. I don't want to take it out of the package because I don't want it to lose its smell, but just know that it is I believe it's the purple dragon. Let's see if it's got anything. Oh, yes. Samhain, Hallows Eve, the final harvest and the beginning of the darkest time of the year, a time for feasts at which the souls of the dead kin were beckoned to attend, and a place set at the table for them. So the fragrance is spice for this one. I'm very excited to have a good sniff of that. Like I said, I'm not going to open it just because I don't want it to lose its smell, but that's so cool. So each of the air fresheners are based on different pagan holidays. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm excited for Samhain. I'm really excited for it. We're not working as late as we usually are, so I'm happy that I get to have that evening to kind of have it to myself, where I can practice as I want and I can have it as I want. And yeah, I think that's really, really important, especially if you are practicing. Those moments are so important to have to yourself and reflect on everything that's happened in the year. That's what it is, you know. It's saying that the year's done, everything has happened, be grateful for what's happened in the year, and now it's time to kind of wind down and have a little bit of a chill time, because the year's been hard. The year has been freaking hard. Like, you know, you don't need to be a witch to know how much work we've all gone through personally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's been a lot. It's been a hell of a lot, but oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love him. I love him so much. Oh my God. I'm going to call him Eugene, and I'll tell you for why. Because this, I don't know why, but he reminds me of Mr. Krabs, and I don't know why. But I love him so much. No, it's because, you know that episode of SpongeBob? I do this to my friends all the time. Oh gosh. So you know, you know that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob gets a drinking hat from Mr. Krabs, and he finds out that this drinking hat is like, you know, it's worth thousands upon thousands of like dollars. So he tries to get the drinking hat back from SpongeBob, but SpongeBob obviously likes it. Like, he loves it, which is understandable because it's a pretty fun hat. But Mr. Krabs draws a ghost on a shopping list to try and scare him, which stupidly enough it works. And he looks like this. And I'll never forget, on a night out, I got absolutely like razzed, and I had an argument with my friend because he didn't remember this one random like fish from this episode called Schmitty Werber Jägerman Jensen. I kept shouting at him, how do you not know who it is? He was #1. Oh, this is why I don't drink anymore. This is honestly why I don't drink anymore. That's adorable. He's adorable. So Eugene, welcome. Welcome. I can imagine it just literally like jumping up and jumping ship and being like, I'm out, she's crazy. Awesome. Lovely. Right, let's move on, shall we? Okie dokie. Oh, yes, I remember. It's a witch's garden. Stupid. Yes, witch's garden, cat lovers, welcome. This. Oh, I love stuff like this. We haven't got a garden. We've more like got a prison yard because we're renting at the moment. But when we do have a house, I would very much like a garden. Not only to be able to bury my victims because we've got no room left for them. We have got no more room left. But because I just want to have a nice garden. I want to have a nice garden, a nice little space for myself where I can put all my poisonous plants and we can thrive and it can be beautiful. Okie dokie. Oh. Speaking of burying people, we've got these little little stakes you can put in the ground, and it says, I buried my neighbour here too. Oh, this is brilliant. It's got such a wicked sense of humour. That is awesome. I'm just looking in because it's getting towards the end and I can't really see what I'm doing. I can never see what I'm doing. Of course I can't. Ooh, okay. Okay. We've got a necklace. And it's a... I want to say it's a... Ooh, I think it's a death moth. Oh, that is so nice. I'm really liking the nature meets goth meets alternative vibe here, but it looks like the death moth, you know, from Silence of the Lambs. It looks exactly like that. That is really cute. I'm going to keep that. That's lovely. Some of the stuff that I get from these boxes, some of it doesn't fit my vibe, which is absolutely fine. Like, you know, these boxes, the joy of them is that every theme is different and every box is different. Like, there hasn't been one box that has been the same, and some of the themes don't necessarily fit me, so what I'll do is I'll put them on Vinted. So if you guys want them instead, you are more than welcome to them. My hair is a mess. I can only apologize. My life is a mess. There we go. Lovely. Okie dokie. So we're down to our last few bits. Oh, he's cute. He's cute. You like him? He's lovely. Cute little bat. I miss looking at bats very, very much. I really do. Oh, we've got two things. We've got a really nice print. That is lovely. That is really nice. There we go. So we've got some ravens. We've got some cow skulls. We've got some books, keys. Got all sorts on there. I like the print. That is really lovely. I like that. And then finally, we have got a dainty little crystal spoon. I tend to use these spoons for practices. I don't use them for anything else, or you can use them just to look pretty. That's absolutely fine. However, I think they're too precious and too nice to use them for anything else. I wouldn't necessarily use it to stir my tea. That's not the vibe I get from it, but I will use that during my practice. That is lovely, and the little crystal on top is wonderful. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, that was lovely. A really lovely box. It's, like I said, every single box you get is different, and I love that so much about them, because so some of them are like self-care boxes, some of them have like little snacks in, some of them have home decor, so this one is very home decor heavy, some of them are very like beauty product heavy, some of them are very like jewelry heavy, and it makes every box exciting to receive, because you know that not everyone is going to be the same, which I really like. Whereas when I was getting Spooky Box Club, I don't know if you were a part of that era of the Loucifer channel, but it seemed like everything was pretty similar, and I wasn't having as much joy with them. However, I did have some boxes recently and I did rather like them, but that's okay, it's fine. So if you like the look of that and you'd like to get your creepy little hands on some Box of Goth goodness, you can get 15% off with my discount Loucifer. That is Loucifer. It doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase, just as long as you put Loucifer, then you will get that 15% off. But that was awesome. Let me know which bit was your favourite. Let me know if you're excited for Halloween. I know I am. What are we doing this Halloween? Well, let me tell you. So I finally found out that I've pretty much got Liverpool Comic Con booked off, so I will be going to Liverpool Comic Con. A lot of you have been wondering if I'm going to be going with Gareth. I am. So finally I'm going to be going to Liverpool Comic Con. We are also going to Doncaster Fear Factory, and that is this Sunday. So this is our first official press event, so our first official Scare Park press event that we've been invited to. I'm so freaking excited for it. I'm terrified. I'm so terrified, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's nice to be scared rather than being the scare sometimes, and it's nice to see different people doing the different craft. Scare acting is a craft. I will die on that hill. It's hard work. It's great. If you are going to go into scare mazes, if you are going to go to scare parks, please be mindful of the actors, please be respectful. We are always respectful on this channel. We understand how hard they work, and if you're not, I'll find you. Some people are probably like that. Anyway, I hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember, tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye.